there is a very important role for so-called national implementation committees to implement the AfCFTA agreement. Back in 2018, member states of the African Union committed to establishing committees around the AfCFTA. And the EU, the African Union, asked to come up with a template for national implementation committees to support implementation. In joint analysis between the AfCFTA Secretariat and ODI, we've examined what lies behind effective national implementation committees. We've examined national implementation committees across the continent. Some countries already have a national implementation committee around AfCFTA, such as in Ghana or Nigeria. Other countries, such as South Africa, already have an effective implementation structure. But quite a few countries across the continent do not have anything, do not have a national implementation committee, or they only have it in legal form. Now, in our analysis suggests that there are a range of key functions for effective national implementation committees. And these include supporting trade negotiations, developing plans and AfCFTA strategies, reporting, monitoring and evaluating, coordinating capacity building events, raising awareness, enabling collaboration with the private sector, and including vulnerable groups and climate change considerations. And finally, providing an interface between the AfCFTA Secretariat and the countries. Now, these functions can be undertaken through different institutional forms. And three bodies appear to be very relevant in this case. First of all, countries may have a steering committee, maybe chaired by the Ministry of Trade. In particular, the Minister of Trade or a head of state may chair it. Secondly, there is a secretariat, an AfCFTA secretariat that is led by a well-connected official. And thirdly, there are a range of working groups around key negotiation issues. Now, the specific form that is most effective will depend on the country context. And in this way, we can, that the national implementation committees, they can support effective implementation of the AfCFTA.